This is Brian Fees with your 60-Second Sticky Doodle, and today's topic is lettering, which I think is a very important and overlooked part of cartooning. Traditional comic lettering is printed by hand in all capitals. Now that's more of a guideline than a rule, so feel free to break it if it suits your style. Lettering is an art and craft in itself that can really affect the look and feel of your story. Now while we're talking, I'm going to do a big block letter drop shadow banner here, like you might see for a story title or a sound effect, like a pow or a bam. The prime directive of lettering is to be neat and legible. Nothing else matters. If a reader has to stop and puzzle out what you've written, you've failed. And these days, of course, a lot of lettering is done by computer, in Photoshop or whatever. And that's true for me too. I hand-lettered my first book, Mom's Cancer, right on the page, but after that I created a digital typeface of my own lettering, and I've used that for everything since. However you do it, lettering should always have character and style, even if it isn't homemade. Now, what a lot of beginning cartoonists don't know is that the words go on the page first. You don't draw the characters in action and then try to squeeze in the words around them. You letter the words first and then fit the characters in action around the words. And that's because the reader's eye sees the words first. How you place your text guides your reader through your story. It tells them where to go next. Readers can get very lost or confused if the words aren't placed correctly. So by now you're noticing that this doodle is taking a lot more than 60 seconds. And I've been pretty strict about the time limit until now, but I'm letting myself go long on this one because it's time for the 60-second sticky doodle to take a break. I've done 60 of them. That's 5 a week for 12 weeks, adding up to 1 full hour of doodling on sticky notes. And honestly, the well's kind of dry. I started with a long list of topics to draw, worked my way through that, added some more, worked my way through those. I've drawn pretty much all of my own characters, enough characters belonging to other creators to get me sued into 2025, and weird stuff like glasses of water, brick walls, and flowers and birds that some people actually seem to like the best. And it's getting really hard for me to think of cool things I can draw adequately well in less than a minute. So I'm going to hit pause. Certainly, I will post new doodles if I get good ideas. I may also do longer videos that are meant more as real art tutorials, although there are already a lot of those around on the internet. And meanwhile, all 60 doodles are posted on my blog, and I'll post a link to them in the first comment below. What I really appreciate are the people who say they look forward to my doodle every day and draw them with their kids or grandkids. I don't take that lightly. That was the whole point. Like the sign says, thanks. I'm Brian Fees, and that's your 182nd Sticky Doodle.